Now this will help you in future also, so you need to listen this very carefully. What you need to listen? Okay, this is the formula. Here is the equal sign. Okay, this relation is in division. This relation is in division. Okay, time, distance divided by time. Okay, when you want to take the time to there, it will go in the multiply. If something crosses that equals, so the sign changes. Plus will change to minus. Minus will change to plus. Multiply will change to division, and division will be replaced by multiplication. So if something in plus and you crossing the equal, then it will be minus. If something is in minus and you are crossing the equal sign, then it will be plus. If something is in multiplication and you are crossing the equal sign, then it will change into division. And if something is in division and you are taking it through the equal sign, then it will be changed into multiplication. Okay, now for the speed I will going to use S. For distance I will use D. For time I will use small t. Okay. Okay. So you know speed equals to distance by time. Okay. This formula is perfect if you want to find out the speed. Speed is at left hand side, distance and time at right hand side. But you say this time I have speed and time, speed and distance, but I want to find out time. So you have to take time to this side. So, and time is in division, and what I told you, division will change to multiplication. Okay, when you take this time to this side, this will be changed will be changed into multiplication. Okay, so this is speed, time will go this side into time, it will become distance. Okay, so now speed and time is here, but here should be only the time. So we have to change the speed from there to there. Speed is in multiplication with time. So when the multiplication will go this side, it will be changed into division. So time equals to distance upon speed. Okay, because this side speed is in multiplication, and if we send it here, it will be changed into division. This is the second formula. This is the first one. Okay, now you can find out speed, you can find out time. Okay, third one, but sir, I want to find out distance. Okay, let's find out distance. Look here, this one. Distance at the right hand side, speed and time at the left hand side. When you change the both sides, nothing will change. Okay, if you take the distance this side and speed and time this side, so it will remains the same. So what you need to do, distance equal to speed into time. So this one is the third formula. With this formula you can find out speed. With this formula you can find out time. With this formula you can find out distance. Okay, both are the same formulas. Okay, for remember, if you want that how can I remember, sir? Okay, so this is speed equals to distance upon time. Okay, but I want to find out time, so replace s and t. T will go there, t will go there, s will come here. Time equals to distance upon speed. Okay, and if I want to find the distance will remain here, but the time is in division. When it will go here, it will change into multiplication. So speed into time equals to distance. Okay, now we will solve some questions with these formulas. Okay, so first one is this. First question. Okay, we have distance. Suppose some person covers some distance, that is 15 kilometer in time of how much time? Let's suppose 3 hours. Okay, one person covers a distance of 15 kilometer in 3 hours. Okay, what he is asking to you, tell me the speed. What is the speed of that person? Okay, tell me the speed of that person. Okay, so you know the formula of speed. Speed equals to distance upon time. What is the distance? What is the distance? 15 kilometer. Okay, what is the time? 3 hours. Okay, both can be divided by 3. 3 ones are 3. 3 fives are 15. 5. What is the upside? Kilometer. Per. What is the downside? Hour. Kilometer per hour. So it is the unit of time. If here is 15 meter and here is 3 seconds. So what will be the unit? Meter per second. But here is kilometer. So kilometer per hour. This is the speed. So now you know the speed. What is the speed? Speed equals to 5 kilometer per hour. Okay, let's see one more question. Second. This time he say distance equal to 60 kilometer. Okay, and time equals to 10 hours. Okay, so one person is covering a distance of 60 kilometer in 10 hours. What is the speed? Okay, we know the formula. Speed equals to distance upon time. What is the distance? 60. What is the time? 10. 10 ones are 10. 10 six are 60. So 6. What is here? Kilometer. 6 kilometer per hour. Okay, let's take one more example. This time some person cover a distance of 200 meter in time equals to let's suppose 40 seconds. Okay, one person covers a distance of 200 meter in 40 seconds. He is asking what is the speed of that person. Okay, let's find out. Speed equals to distance upon time. What is the distance? 200. What is the time? 40. Okay, 10 cut by 10, 4 ones are 4, 4 fives are 20. So what is the speed? 5 meter. Upside is meter, distance is in meter, downside is second, 5 meter per second. Okay, understood? If distance in kilometer, then kilometer will come here. If distance in meter, so meter will come here. If time in hours, then hour will come here. If time in seconds, then second will come here. So now you know the two units of speed, kilometer per hour and meter per second. Okay, good. Let's take one more example. Example number 4. This time he is giving you speed equals to let's suppose 40 meter per second. Okay, and time equals to 10 seconds. Okay, the speed 40 meter per second, time 10 seconds. Okay, what is he is asking? Tell me the distance. Tell me the distance. Okay, we know the formula of distance also, but sir, I remember only the speed formula. Okay, speed equals to distance upon time. But what we this time we don't need to find out the speed because the speed is given to us 40 meter per second. What we need to find out? We need to find out the distance. Okay, so time will go there, and when it will cross the equals sign, the division will change it into multiplication. So speed into time equals to distance. Now I will interchange both of them. This side will go this side, this side will go this side. So distance equal to speed into time. What is the speed? 40. What is the time? 10. Means 400 meter or kilometer? Meter, because here what is given? Meter. So 400 meter. This is the answer. Distance equal to 400 meter. If someone is covering 40 meter, someone's speed is 40 meter per second and he takes the time of 10 seconds, then he will cover a distance of 400 meter. Let's take one more example and try to understand that. Example number 5. This time the speed is 20 kilometer per hour and the time is suppose 4 hours. Okay, you are going with a speed of 20 kilometer per hour and how much time have you covered? 4 hours. Now you want to see how much distance I have covered. You want to find out the distance. Okay, so what is the formula of distance? Sir, I don't remember. Okay, no issue. But I remember the formula of speed. Speed equals to distance upon time. We want to find out the distance, so we have to send the time there. Okay, but when we send the time there, the division will change into multiplication. Speed into time equals to distance. Now both the side will be interchanged because we want to find out the distance. Distance equal to speed. Distance equal to speed into time. What is the speed? 20. What is the time? 4. 4 to the 80. 80 kilometer per hour. Because 80 kilometer distance equal to 80 kilometer, because this is in kilometer. If here is meter, so meter will come here in the distance. If the kilometer is in speed, so the distance will be measured in kilometer. So he has covered a distance of 80 kilometers. Okay, good. Let's take one more example. Example number 6. This time the speed is, okay, you are going with your parents in a car and you see the speed of the car is 40 kilometer per hour, and you see that I have covered this distance, I have covered some distance in 5 hours. 5 hours you are sitting in the car and the car is going continuously on a speed of 40 kilometers per hour. Now you want to find out how much distance we have covered. You will ask to your father how much distance we have covered. So this time you don't need to ask your father, you can calculate yourself. Okay, so distance equal to speed into time. What is the speed? 40 into time. What is the time? 5. 40 into 5, 4 5s are 20. One more 0. 20. This is kilometer. So what will come here? Kilometer. Distance equal to 200 kilometer. Okay. So you have covered how much distance? 200 kilometer. Let's take one more example. Example number 7. Okay. This time you know the speed this time you know the speed and that is 60 kilometer per hour. Okay, and distance equal to let's suppose 120 kilometer. Okay, your speed is 60 kilometer and the distance covered is 120 kilometer. What do you need to find out this time? Okay, how much time? Okay, someone asked that if we have a speed of 60 kilometer per hour and we need to cover a distance of 120 kilometer, how much time it will going to have? Okay, someone is asking to you that we want to go on a speed of 60 kilometer per hour, so how much time it will take to cover 120 kilometer? Okay, you know, then I can tell you. Okay, you know the time formula? No, you will say, sir, I forgot, but you know the speed formula. Okay, yes, speed equals to distance upon time. Distance upon time, but this time you want to find out time. Okay, so time will go there, and when the time will go there, the division will changed into multiplication. Okay, you know that speed into time equals to distance, but you want to find out the time, so you have to send the speed there. So when you send the speed there, the multiplication will change into division. So time equals to distance upon speed. Okay, so what is the distance? 120 kilometer. What is the speed? 60 kilometer. So 0 by 0, 6 1s are 6 and 6 2s are 12. Here is 2. So here is 2 hours. So if here is hour, then it will be hour. If here is second, then the time will be in second. If here is kilometer, the distance will be in kilometer. If here is meter, the distance will be in meter. Okay, we will see the speed and will decide the unit of distance and time. If here is kilometer, the distance will be in kilometer. If here is hour, the time will be in hour. If here is meter, the distance will be in meter, and here is second, the time will be in seconds. Okay, let's take one more example. Example number 8. Okay, this time speed equals to 30 kilometer per hour and distance equal to again 120 kilometer. Okay, you need to find out the time. Okay, you know the formula or not? No, you'll say no sir, I don't know. Okay, no issue. Speed equals to, you know this, speed equals to distance upon time. This will go there and will change into multiplication. Speed into time equals to distance. When the speed will come here, it will change into division. So time equals to distance upon speed. So what is the distance? 120. What is the speed? 30. Okay, 0 by 0, 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are 12. So 4 hours. The time here is in hours, so here it will be in hours. So to cover a distance of 120 kilometer, with a speed of 30 kilometer per hour, how much time he will going to have? 4 hours. Let's take one more example. Okay, example number 9. This time the speed is 10 meter per second. Okay, and the distance is let's suppose 50 meter. He is asking you about the time. So time equals to distance upon speed. What is the distance? 50. What is the speed? 10. 0 by 0. So 5 hours? No. Here is second. So this one will be second. So time equals to 5 seconds. Okay, now you can find out speed with the help of distance and time, and you can find out distance with the help of speed and time. You can find out time with the help of speed and distance, and you can find out the speed with the help of distance and time. If you know the two parameters, you can find out the third one. Okay, speed, distance and time. If you if you want to know the speed, you have to know the distance and time. If you want to find out distance, you have to know time and speed. If you want to find out time, you need to know the distance and speed. Okay, so if you want to find out one parameter, you have to be known the remaining two parameters. Okay, understood? Now I think you have understood, and let's meet in our next class. I will share one worksheet with you. Please complete it. Thank you.